Hey, so what are you thinking about for the channel?
Haven't decided yet. Like, I'm really stumped. I don't know what to do.
What about mermails?
I just ordered the lightest Senko and shit, so I gotta wait for it to come in with the Muso and Glacius, so it'll be like probably like 5 days until I can do it.
What about maybe like Medolces?
I don't have Brilliant Fusion, so I don't want to look like a fucking scrub.
Oh, I don't know then. Do you have any other ideas?
I was thinking about doing Trickstars, and I was thinking about doing Volcanics also, but like I just did Volcanics, so like I don't know if I want to do Trickstars or if I want to do Volcanics.
You've been talking about putting that shit together forever. Just do that and put it on the channel.
Trickstars. Volcanics. Damn, sounds sexy.
Not like that.
What's up everybody in Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTube land? This is JesseBurn representing Team FTK, and today I'm going to show you guys my Trickstar Volcanic deck profile. So I decided to take Trickstars, which is one of my favorite archetypes, and mix them with another one of my favorite archetypes, which would be Volcanics. So this is going to be some crazy rogue shit, so I'll show you guys what I'm playing. So I start off my list with 3 Trickstar Candina. This is the main searcher of the deck, also burns your opponent for 300 damage whenever they activate a spell or trap. 200 damage, excuse me. And then 3 Lycaris, burns your opponent for 200 every time they add a card from their deck or graveyard back to hand. Then 1 Lilybell, which is the attack directly. This pokes, puts in so much damage, it works really well. So basically the standard Trickstar lineup. And then moving on to the Volcanics. 3 Rocket and 3 Scattershot. You don't need to run Shell because it is very cloggy and you don't really have space. And the only reason you run these 2 and you don't run Royal Stormguard or any other Volcanics is because you use Rocket to search your Blaze Accelerator, and then you use Scattershot for the main effect. So basically you'll clear your opponent's board on your turn or your opponent's turn, and then you'll be able to finish off your opponents with the Trickstar monsters. Then the final monsters I play is 3 Draw and Logbird. This is the best hand trap by far this format, and it's also really good because of the Draw and Logbird combo. You guys can play more hand traps if you want to, but I wanted to just play the standard Volcanics right here and then play the standard Trickstar lineup. So keep in mind that this is just a build and you guys can play whatever you want. Then I play 3 Light Stage to search my Trickstars, 3 Terraforming to search my Light Stage, and then 3 Pot of Duality. You can't play Desires in this deck because you don't want to banish your Scattershot. You don't want to banish your Scattershot, and you don't want to banish a lot of other things that you run in this deck. So you just play 3 Duality. Then 2 Foolish Burial of Goods. This is for dumping either Reincarnation or Blaze Accelerator into Graveyard, and it works out really well. I would be playing 3, but I couldn't find the space for it. Then I play 2 Contract with the Dawn 1000. The reason I play this is because it puts in a lot of burn damage, because you can activate this when you have Lycaris on field, and then your opponent's going to take 1,000 damage, you're going to take 1,000 damage as well, and then they're going to take the damage for Lycaris. So then if you have multiple Lycarises, the damage stacks, and then also whenever you play this card, your opponent has to reveal their hand. Well, both players have to reveal their hand, and if they have a spell card they can't summon. So it works out really well because you can stop your opponent from summoning, and then you can see what's in their hand when they draw, so you can decide if you want to Reincarnation them, or you can decide if you want to like activate Reincarnation, then you get to see their whole hand, and then you can decide if you want to activate the second Reincarnation, so it works out really well. And then the busted tech of the deck is 2 Arrivals. So the reason you play this, of course, is in Trickstars because you can normal summon Candina. So basically I'll show you guys the play. You normal summon Candina, activate effect, search for Lycaris, and then whenever you're basically in your battle phase, you can attack, activate this, bounce back, and then you can play play Rival Arrivals, normal summon Candina, effect, search for reincarnation. That's one play you can do. You can also activate this to search for your rocket and get your Blaze Accelerator during the battle phase, so it makes you have another summon, so it works out really well. So Rival Rivals is the last spells I play in the deck. Then moving on to the traps. 3 Trickstar Reincarnation. Reincarnation is the heart and soul of Trickstars, so you have to play 3. And then the heart and soul of Volcanics is 3 Blaze Accelerators. This gets you to everything you need, lets you discard a Volcanic to draw a card, which is good. But also, if this is sent to graveyard by Foolish Burial of Goods, you can banish it to send a Volcanic from deck to grave. So that brings you to your Scatter Shot, which deals 1,500 points of damage to your opponent for each, so it will let you send 2 more copies. And then that's 500 for each, so 5, 1,000, 15, and then Raigeki your opponent, so it works out really well. And then you clear your opponent's board, and then you attack for game with the Trickstars. And then the last 2 traps I play, which I've been debating on it a lot, but I decided to run 2 Solemn Strike. Strike works really well because Gokis, whenever they activate their effects, you can just strike them and it works out. Moving on to the extra deck, which isn't a necessity because you're basically just trying to scatter shot your opponent and then put in damage with the Trickstars. So I run 1 Firewall Dragon, 1 Bloody Mary, 1 Holly Angel, 1 Proxy Dragon, 1 Underclock Taker, 1 Akassis Magician, Deco Talker, Doolittle Chimera for the fires, and then I run number 47, the Nightmare Shark. This should really be Breaksword, but I don't own a Breaksword for some reason, so just put in Breaksword if you guys have it. And then I run Bambuska, Tornado Dragon, and the Utopia package. So this was JesseBurn representing Team FTK. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe for more videos.